CYC.X. It's called Morgan Stanley Cyclical Index. Why is it important to us? I can tell you. Here are the stocks in it. Honeywell. Deere, well, they've been coming down, and a lot of them have been getting leveraged down, the caterpillars, but these are very important, and most of them trade on the NYSE as they do, but the leaderships, we always make lots of money on them. And, you know, it's a mixed bag of various ones. Here's FCX, okay? A lot of them were bull leaders that turned into huge bears, as they did in the cyclicals. However, the way that I'm viewing it, as always, multiple calendar years and different recessions, granted that the world is about to cave in, there is no growth. However, the markets are managing to manage with the amount of stimuluses that have been put in and the amount of hopes that things will change. I don't care about that. Honeywell is in here. It's been marked way down. So, the old JCI, it's been marked. These were all the high flyers of the bull run. Let's be clear about this part. So what I want to show you is the leaders MMTs that we always trade are part of this. I have the chart right here. It's a daily chart, okay? And I'm going back to the 2009 trend line and how the cyclicals held at the bottom of 2011, and we covered them and we traded them all. And when they got on sale, what I would like to point out in this particular sector and how it relates to the economy. Sorry, we had problem with transmission, but let me just show the daily chart about the cyclicals, and hopefully this video is working for the MMTs because you've been involved in lots of these trades in there. And basically, this is the bigger reversals that we did in 2011, but that long trend line, but this is going to be a major resistance area that goes all the way back in various channels within the overall longer structure of the cyclicals and how they put this bottom in here, and they're at the 200-day simple moving average. Now, should the economy in QE3 come into play, the leaders in here are going to make big moves. We trade CSX all the time. These are the greatest leaders in bull runs that we trade. They're going to set up again. Each individual stock will set itself up again as we get improvement, hopefully, with QE3. And not only that, that the growth contraction stops, and when the rest of the world, like China, gets back on board and everyone else, all our emerging partners, and growth can pick up to higher levels, guess what? This whole index and the cyclical index is still cheap, as it is. Each one has an earnings story. Most of them have marked down their earnings in the cyclicals. In the individual, there's FedEx right here at $88, okay? So a lot of them have made their adjustments in their corporate balance sheets and their guidances and their filings. So therefore, Hewlett-Packard had a little bit of good news the other day, and you know, that's even up a little bit, but it's not the leader it once was, because it is not. United Technologies in here, well, you know, these were high flyers, and the leaders will continue to do so. This is where we're at on the cyclicals in a very short term. We had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 day rally in the cyclicals, testing the 200-day simple moving average.